So before we start the rotations assignment, make sure that you copy these notes on your piece of paper or just write them on the worksheet if you have enough space. If not, you're going to have to write them on a separate sheet of paper. This is very important that you copy these work down before we get started. Okay, just a little bit of refresh to refresh your memory. So again, when you go clockwise 270 degree, it's the same thing as 90 degree counterclockwise. 180 and 180 are the same, and 90 degree is the same thing as 270 counterclockwise. All right. Now, with that being said, I'm going to start the rotation assignment, and we're gonna do number 1. All right. But first thing first, I'm going to put these notes on the side, and we're going to come back and we're going to refer to these and how we're going to do it. All right. So for step 1, what you're going to do is, given a triangle LUK, you need to identify exactly where L, where K, and where U is going to be. So I'm going to zoom into the picture a little bit so you can see what I'm going to do here. Now, if you look at these coordinate, the L is located at -3, +4. So I'm going to write my L, -3, +4. All right. Now, if I look at U, -1, -2, -3, -4 on the X, and no up or down, so +0, well, not positive, I'm sorry, 0. So for U, it's going to be -4, 0. And for K, this is going to be +1, +2. 1 for the X and 2 for the Y. Now that I get LUK, pay attention to what the command asks you to do. So in this case, it said rotation 90 degree counterclockwise. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to go back to the notes. Now, this is your original position, X, Y. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go from these X, Y to the rotated position. And which one would that be? So refer back to the notes. Let me zoom out real quick. We want it to be rotation of 90 degree counterclockwise, so it's going to be this one. And therefore, you're going to start at the original position. And for every order pair that you have, you're going to convert these order pair to -y, x. So go back to our worksheet. I'm going to have to do -y, x. Now, as I mentioned before, -y here does not mean negative number. These mean opposite. So just make sure you remember that. So with that being said, let's change our L, U, and K. Now, when you change it, make sure you put a dash on top. This is called L prime, U prime, and K prime. All right. So first thing first, what I'm going to do is swap the X. All the X that I have here, I'm going to move it to the back. So right here, my L is -3 is my original X. I'm going to put it on the back of this one now. So these will be -3, -4, and +1. So nothing changed on the X in terms of the sign. It's still going to be the same exact number. The only thing is we'll just swap X to the back part now. The back number of the order pair. Now we're going to move the Y forward. However, this is opposite Y. So this is +4. Opposite of +4 is -4. Opposite of 0 is just 0. Opposite of 2, that's just going to be -2. Now I have my rotated order pairs. So what I'm going to do next is just plot them. So L prime is going to be -4, -3. So in this case, I'm going to move left 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move down 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be my L prime. U prime is going to be 0, -4. So 0 on the x, -1, -2, -3, -4, -4 on the y. So this is my U prime. And then last but not least, K prime, -2, +1. So -1, -2, +1. Okay, and that's pretty much it. After that, all I'm going to do is connect the dot. And I totally forgot about one important thing. This is going to be my K prime here. So now, this is pretty much the shape of a triangle when you rotate it 90 degree counterclockwise. Notice that it does make sense because counterclockwise go this way. So 90 degrees, so it just pretty much rotate this U back that way, and the L's here and the K is there. And that's pretty much how you're gonna apply the nodes that I gave you in terms of rotation. Okay, I'm gonna show you one more example just so you can kind of get a hang of it. And after that, we'll be done with this video. So for the next problem, I'm going to show you how to do number 7. So just turn to the back page of these worksheet of the rotation part. Now, I already identified my original position here. So in this case, I have my X, E, H, U, and I already find the coordinate. So this is the part where you, the order pair. So this is part where you guys have to do it when it's your turn to do it. Now, the command said rotation 90 degree clockwise. So what you're going to do is go back to the note that you wrote in the beginning. So rotation of 90 degree clockwise is this one right here. So therefore, you're just gonna follow through to this part. So start from the original position, and you're gonna convert every original position into the Y and the -X. All right, so with that being said, I'm setting up my X, E, H, and U prime. Now, every Y, I'm gonna move it to the front, so nothing changed there. Sin is gonna be Y -X, so it's gonna be 3, 3, 1, -1. Now for the X part, since this is the opposite X, I know it said negative, but remember that this means opposite, not just a negative number. Opposite of 0 is 0. Opposite of 1, -1. Opposite of 3 is -3. And opposite of 1 is -1. And that's pretty much what I'm going to get after I rotate it 90 degree clockwise. So the rest is just to plot the point. So now I'm just going to show you the complete version of it. So there you have it. The complete version will look just like that. And notice that it does follow what the command said, which is clockwise 90 degree. So just one spinning of the 90 degree. And that's the image that's going to show you on the problem. Now, for the next part, if it said write a rule to describe each transformation, notice that for this one, all you're gonna have to do is the opposite. So figure it out, well, how many, we know it's gonna be rotation, but how many degrees is it going to be? So if I would have done number 9, REB, this is my original triangle. Now you can go counterclockwise or you can go clockwise. Either way, it's still going to be the right answer. You just have to make sure that it is the right degree on whichever direction you're going for. So for example, for this one, if I'm going to do counterclockwise, then I know it's going to be spinning first. It's going to be this way. Then it's going to move down that way. So this is going to be 180 degree. Okay, clockwise. Vice versa. If you're going to do counterclockwise, you already know that 180 degree clockwise is the same thing as 180 degree counterclockwise. So therefore, either one of these options is the right answer for number 9. So you're going to do that for 9, 10, 11, and 12. And that's pretty much it. That's how you do rotation. Thank you for watching.